Burning Eyes Entertainment presents The H Guys in Pub Encounter.
I could smell the night air as we went outside, even with my eyes shut.
Roberta, can you walk?
I don't think I can.
I can hardly believe it, you made it all the way out here.
I just had to.
Had to what?
Meh.
You can't just fall asleep like that. Roberta, wake up! No! Roberta!
Give it a minute. For all we know, that'll actually happen. Ugh. I woke up freezing, my body shivering with cold. Still not completely conscious, I pulled up the blanket on top of me and curled up in bed. So cold. Deathly chill didn't abate. What was the date today? What day of the week? I had a feeling it was the weekend.
Conveniently, so you know I'm not going to get fired over this.
Oh, yeah, she'll get fired over everything else.
Roberta, are you in pain? What can I do?
I heard Mamoru's voice. Wanting to feel his presence nearer to me, I tried to move my clumsy body. Mamoru?
I'm right here.
I
did not call a doctor. I'm not that responsible.
My right hand felt warm, and I realized it was in a bucket of warm water. He was right next to me. Mamoru, I'm so cold. Even as I dazedly whispered the words like magic, my body became warm. Only my back still shivered. Some source of heat, just like the sun, was enveloping my body. Is he just laying on top of her?
Don't worry, I'll keep you warm until you die.
Don't worry, kid. This'll keep you warm. I thought he smelled bad. God. On the outside.
I thought they smelled bad.
On the outside.
On the outside.
I don't think it's that long of a pause, but yeah. My consciousness again fell away into a deep darkness. The next time I came to, the room was bright. My head hurts. I was still chilled, my body curled into a ball under the blanket. When I sat my aching body up, I noticed a large shadow next to me.
The old man is lying there, like, sliced open and she's inside of him. I'm just happy to help.
They called me body bag in the war.
Yep.
It's a rare condition. I'm a zombie. The black figure was whispering something in its sleep.
The man in black. Oh, God.
It then rolled over to face me.
Good morning, Roberta.
Mamoru?
No. Did you sleep well?
Mamoru, why are you here?
You still don't remember what happened? I got you crazy drunk and then we fucked like monkeys.
Yesterday? What did I do?
You were just like a bratty little kid yesterday.
Oh, when I got up and looked around, I saw that the room was a mess of chaos. The ground was cluttered, a wet towel, melting ice, a bottle of sport strength. Oh, I get it. He took care of her, and he's trying to be tough and act like, oh, it's no big deal. One cliche at a time, people. Plus the plastic grocery bag everything had apparently once been in. Not to mention my clothes flung around the room.
How do you feel? Are you still sick?
Yeah, a little.
You said you were cold. Told me to come over and warm you up.
I had asked Mamoru to sleep next to me. I don't remember very much, but,
Are you seriously worried about that too? Everyone really has no faith in me at all? Like I said before, I'm perfectly capable of sleeping next to you without doing anything. Jeez, talk yourself up about something that everyone should be capable of doing. You'll be okay. Just rest in as a day or two, and you'll be back to normal.
Oh, I'm gonna say, to be fair, literally everyone's doubting his
yeah.
integrity. Although that's a bad sign to begin with. Thank you. Thank you for looking after me yesterday.
No problem. Now, let me continue.
He lifted up the blanket and beckoned for me to get in with him.
I swear to God if this is about to be unsexy. You probably want me to warm up. Or you probably want to warm up. If you're still cold, you should still be feverish for a while.
You promise you're not going to do anything weird to me?
I can't say I don't want to, but I'll do my best.
Okay, your best isn't good enough, asshole.
You've proven that.
You don't have to try too hard, though. No! No!
Don't say such cruel things to me. But I can tell by your warm body you're pretty excited.
No.
Or feverish.
If he was going to talk like that, there was no way I could let he warm me up in his arms.
I'm just kidding. Come on, get in here, Roberta.
Before I could agree, I was pulled inside the blanket. Mamoru lay At my back, his upper body flush up against my spine.
It's warm, is it not?
Yes.
I gave you some medicine earlier.
Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. You did?
You might not remember because of the fever. Now, get some rest.
Opium is still considered a good medicine, right?
Yeah. Certainly makes you feel good.
Feeling warm and secure, my eyelids immediately grew heavy.
I fed you some milk of the puppy.
Good night.
When you wake up, you owe me a lot of love, you know.
I don't know, you dick. Mamoru
Yeah.
whispered something in my ear, but I couldn't make out the words. I was tucked into the blanket.
I helped you out when you were in trouble. That means you owe me sex. That's how it works.
I was tucked into the blanket and curled up in Mamoru's arms. The warmth brought sweet relief, and for a long time I lay there, drifting in and out of sleep. When I finally woke up, it was already past noon. What time is it? My throat was so parched I could barely croak out the question.
What time is it? Are you awake?
Yeah, mostly. I felt Mamoru's half-asleep voice near my ear. The 2 arms wrapped around my stomach hugged me tighter. Then I just threw up as he squeezed me.
It's 1 in the afternoon. It's 9 in the afternoon. You slept a long time. How do you feel? Like this game should have ended a half hour ago. Still cold?
I'm just still sleepy.
Only sleep? That's a good sign. You should have a little something to drink. Oh, you're feeling sleepy? That's a good sign for me.
My body was still too heavy to move. So sleepy. So I started to slip back asleep. For the 3rd time, Mamoru rocked me and rolled me to face upright.
Mamoru rocked and rolled me.
All I know. I heard the sound of my sports drink being shaken. My eyelids were too heavy to lift. I let my chin be tilted upward. My mouth was pried open with a finger and then suddenly filled.
With a finger.
The warm, sweet drink was pouring into my mouth. Please be the sports drink. Startled, I tried desperately to swallow it. When the liquid stopped coming, I opened my eyes wide. Mamoru, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
Mamoru was nonchalantly drinking the rest of the sports drink.
Now you're sick. I just thought that was the best way to get some water. It was effective enough for a bratty kid who refuses to drink.
No, he's drinking it out of the bottle and like a mama bird. That's just gross.
Ew. I thought you might enjoy my backwash. Now just go back to sleep. You can have some more when you wake up.
I hope you enjoy the aftertaste of onions and garlic. Mamoru spoke tenderly and then placed a kiss on my forehead. Snuggled within his arms, I again drifted off into sleep. I spent the weekend lying around and sleeping, now for a total of 15 hours.
Impressive.
Trapped
It's like me at the end of exams.
Trapped inside the blankets, I could hardly call it a worthwhile weekend.
I slept really well, did you?
Actually, I'm still sleepy. I'm getting put to sleep by this game.
Are you still cold?
Nope.
It must have been a cold brought on by stress. Were you really that exhausted?
Yeah, lately, work and stuff has been pretty busy. I actually have to, do things at work now. It's such bullshit.
Now that you mention it, it did seem like you were working overtime. Almost every day.
Remember back to our phone calls and last night at Audire.
I want it to be over. I realized that you were a little worn out, but I assumed you just needed a little rest.
For some reason, I haven't been sleeping well lately. Never really feeling properly rested.
You weren't sleeping?
Not much. I guess that's why I really conked out these past couple days.
Cool, mystery solved. You had fucking exhaustion. And why you're still even tired?
Right.
Go ahead and sleep a little longer. I give you permission as your master. I'll be right here.
Oh,
I won't leave your side. So sleep in peace.
please. I slightly regretted opening up to Mamoru about the troubles at work. I didn't want to be a burden on him. Before long, I found myself snuggling up comfortably against him. Mamoru?
Weren't you going to sleep?
Please, go to sleep.
Go to sleep and then end. I don't want another scene where you wake up.
Will you talk to me?
No! Sure, but then you need to sleep, okay?
Just until the medicine from earlier kicks in.
Alright.
Once I hit that crest, I'm chasing the purple dragon. Read your line.
What should I talk about?
I don't mind. Anything is fine whenever I'm talking to you.
Then how about I ask to hear about you for once? Tell me one of your secrets.
Asshole, she just said you talk to her, not the other way around.
Why don't we establish you as a character a little bit?
My secrets?
Here in the last scene.
I really don't have any secrets from you.
Really? You never tell me anything about work. I'd never once heard you complain until just now.
I don't really like complaining, and I don't feel like it's my place to be saying anything.
I understand that it's not easy to talk sometimes. But give it a shot, just for me. Yesterday you went into work, even though you had a few. That's not good, you know.
Not very good at taking care of myself, I guess.
Yes, you've established that you're about as mature as a child. Small child. That's not what I mean. I just don't like seeing you push yourself too hard. It's important to treat yourself. Sometimes too.
Treat yourself?
Treat yourself.
In that case, can I ask you for a treat right now?
Oh, please no. Please God no. Ugh. It wouldn't be any man's dream. It would be any man's dream to hear you say that.
However, I couldn't actually think of anything specific to ask. We were both lying on the bed next to each other, so I just nuzzled my head in his chest.
I guess you really were serious about that.
Emerald wrapped his arms around me and pulled my forehead to his.
Your fever's gone down a lot. You'll be fine after a good meal and some more rest. Let's get something to eat after a minute or two.
I might just fall asleep again.
That's fine if you do. You'll probably wake up again when you get hungry.
Please wait. Please sleep forever. Sweet release of death. Mamoru, can I ask you something?
No, please don't. What is it?
As my heavy eyelids fluttered open and closed, I gazed at Mamoru's face. Emotion gradually welled up within me. When you get stuck on something at work, what do? You might have already figured out, but work's not going very well for me.
Really? And Mamoru pulls out how to make friends and influence people. Well, there's this chapter of this book I want to read to you. And
I know it's all because I'm incompetent.
You're just feeling weak because you're weak.
No, listen to me. I know I suck. You don't need to make me feel better. I know I have to suck it up and do the work. I can't just run away. Nothing ever goes right. I always get impatient and frustrated with myself.
Difficulties at work, huh?
We've established that. Amber looked as if he were deep in thought. Do you ever have problems at work too?
Yes, of course I do. I was a lawyer for the fucking Yakuza.
I can't even imagine whether or not Mamoru was the type to be a hard worker. I decided to say what was on my mind. Sorry if this is rude to say, but I sometimes think kind of, I don't know, not all here, not so grounded in this world.
Not all here. I like this. Oh, I like the sound of that.
I bet you do. I mean, kind of detached or something. I remember thinking so when I first met you. You're a fucking ghost. Are you a ghost? Is the fucking third act twist that you were a ghost all along?
I don't even want to read this line because I know it's just gonna it's gonna go back in time and flashback.
Let's just go. Let's just go.
What did you think of me back then?
Like you were some kind of enigma, I guess.
Haha. Ho ho ho. So you fell in love with me while I was still that enigma? I've done you a lot of wrong, Roberta.
I guess so.
It's not that I particularly enjoy letting you find out about me, little by little.
Really?
It's just, at this age, it's kind of bothersome.
Oh, really? It's kind of bothersome to have to rehash everything from the
I
past?
was just about to say, you...
Really now?
Mamoru's eyes narrowed as he smiled, lying beside me. That's why, if I'm being honest, I have a hard time believing that you struggle at work.
I don't like it when people find out something that I'm hiding.
Well, you're a lawyer, so I'd imagine not.
So instead, I always say exactly how I feel.
That's not a good practice for a lawyer.
If I'm hurt or want a favor. If I try and hide, it'll always come back to bite me.
See what you mean. Depends on who you're talking to.
I guess I just like being true to myself. Anyway, if work is mostly going bad for you,
Just fucking quit.
then you don't have to force yourself to put up with me.
Oh, he's gonna propose and say that she can be like a housewife.
Is it like this for everyone who works?
In general, the jobs that go badly are the ones that you can't enjoy doing.
Fair enough. Mamoru spoke decisively.
Of course, there's no such thing as a job that's fun 100% of the time.
Depends on the person and the job, really.
Yeah. That's why it's so important to have as much fun as you can outside of work.
Sure, if you're like an outdoorsy person and you work as like a park ranger, you probably have a pretty high, rate of...
Yeah, but even then, I'm sure there's
I know.
like paperwork and shit like that.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it all depends. I'm sure there are people that would rather work than anything else.
Yeah.
But what do I do when I want to make work go easier?
I guess I'd say stop trying to force it to be better. There are some things that are just never rewarding. That's just busy. So this whole scene is just him talking her into like quitting her job.
I guess. I don't know. I hope so, because at least then it will have a point, because I'm partially convinced that there is no point to this, and it's just rambling about business.
What sweet hell is this? It turns out that it's actually like procedurally generated, and it just goes on forever.
Fuck that. Fuck. On the one hand, I'd be impressed, because it's seamless enough that I couldn't tell. On the other hand,
that's where all the typos come from, though.
Fuck that. Just go.
For the time being, just try to relax and be less hung up on being so responsible.
So that's how it is?
That's how it is. That's how it is.
Mamoru gave me a reassuring smile.
So, you're not at work right now. This is your own time. Oh god, another sex scene coming up.
Right.
Thinking about work during your time off doesn't get anything done.
That's true.
It's no use thinking and worrying. So for now, I just want you to relax and think about me.
Nothing else, just me. Oh, sorry.
I wasn't trying to complain. I've been helping you only because I want to do it.
I suddenly felt very guilty and sad.
Look at me, Roberta. Let me see your face. We still have plenty of time to enjoy ourselves. Let's have some fun.
Thank you.
You don't need to thank me. Oh, but first, I want to ask you something. We got caught up talking about work, but I wanted to make sure of one thing.
What is it?
What exactly are we right now?
Huh? My heart pounded in my chest. I wonder what kind of an answer he was expecting from me. We're dating, like, a couple. At least I thought so. But...
Correct answer. We are a couple.
Oh, don't give me this shit like, oh, I was testing you.
Why do you look so worried?
I was just wondering what I would have done if you hadn't said that.
That would be impossible after all the hard work we've put in.
Guess you're right.
You're not just yourself anymore. Your mind, your body. Everything you are belongs to me.
Join the hive mind.
Ah.
Assuming direct control.
And of course, all that I am, I share with you. We belong to each other.
Okay. What do you mean exactly?
We are two halves of one whole.
That is a genuine yawn.
Your body isn't your own. It's mine too. Don't push yourself too hard.
I was struck...
We are two halves of a whole person. Or what some people might call a dangerously codependent relationship.
I was struck by Mamoru's heartfelt thoughtfulness. Thank you so much, Mamoru. I was just thinking about how much I truly love you.
Walked right into my... You activated my trap card!
Love's embrace!
Ah.
Your trap, huh? Maybe I did, Yugi.
But remember this, okay? The only one I'm looking to trap in my love is you.
Yeah, sure, that's romantic enough for me. Can we get to the end? Mamoru's sweet arrogance. I'd just call it arrogance. Made me the happiest I'd ever felt. I was completely enraptured with love. My cold wasn't totally better, though. It's over!
Yay!
Holy
Wait.
shit!
No, please, no.
We're not doing it.
Okay,
it doesn't
okay,
matter.
good.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
We got a 65. That's a D.
I'm not gonna... No. Epilogue. It can't possibly be that long. It can't possibly be that long. It can't possibly be that long.
Oh, God.